What's up, fellow adventurers and Epicureans? Today, I got something special. I'm here to regale you of a tale of delectable delights and perilous quests. Because while there has been a lull in TV shows of the Marvel and Star Wars variety that the YouTube algorithm seems to love so much, I have been diving into the world of Netflix and have found something very, very special. Delicious in Dungeon. Now, evidently, this is a manga series that has captured the hearts and taste buds of readers worldwide. Within the pages, you find this harmonious fusion of both culinary artistry, party camaraderie, and daring escapes. The whole thing is set in a fantastical realm brimming with monsters and magic, and Delicious in Dungeon follows a band of intrepid adventurers as they embark on this daring mission to rescue their lost comrade from the depths of the treacherous dungeon, literally found in the belly of a beast. Now, I can't really speak to what's different from the manga and the Netflix series, but what I can tell you is that this thing is charmingly and simplistically beautiful. While other Dungeons & Dragons-esque approaches to these types of fantastic storytelling really focus in on the various archetypes that are portrayed and maybe even deconstruct them in this way or that, this series has one singular focus: how we gonna eat? Delicious in Dungeon celebrates the art of cooking in the most unconventional of settings, where the line between sustenance and survival becomes delectably blurred. Our band of heroes delves deeper into the labyrinth and the depths of the dungeon, foraging for ingredients, battling formidable adversaries, and concocting scrumptious meals that make you look at, like, living screaming carrots and say, yeah, I'd try it. Yeah, why not? That looks pretty good. Every dish is a testament to the resourcefulness and the creativity of transforming this fantastic yet familiar world around them into some culinary masterpieces. All of the characters are admittedly a little simple. They're all a bit one note, and that's kind of okay. They're also kind of ridiculous as well. You got Leos, who's kind of the de facto leader of the group. It's his sister that's inside the dragon that they're going to hunt down. And they give this guy a weird, let's say pseudo-obsessive fantasy about consuming monsters. Like, he's obsessed with monsters, and they always give him kind of like a weird hard time about it. And it's not just that monsters are cool. It's more like, I want to know everything about them so that I can eat them. It's weird. Okay, it's just weird. I mean, I'm not trying to shame this man, but that's his thing, and it's weird. Then you got Marcilli, who's the elf, and she's kind of constantly disgusted, the quintessential picky eater of the bunch, but constantly finds herself, once you taste it, you can't deny what tastes good. And then finally, of course, you've got Chilchuck, who's kind of like the Hobbit half-foot character rogue. And even though he's like in his 20s, he's supposed to be kind of that, too cool for school young boy type character. But as the group of adventurers is going down and on this quest to find their lost friend and resurrect her out of the stomach of this dragon that they then presumably will kill and consume themselves, they're joined by the most epic, most awesome fantasy character in the entire history of the genre. Yeah, I said it. Senshi. Senshi is a dwarven cook who is amazing. This dude has a wok on his back that he's got like a shield. He's got a cleaver axe looking thing. I mean, this dude knows how to cook, clean, and prep anything. There's also sort of like a Ron Swanson-esque, like not in like the bitterness, like imagine an unbitter Ron Swanson who's also a dwarf. That's this dude. Every single time since she starts talking, you just stop, you just listen to him, and you watch him do his thing. If I hadn't known this was based off a manga, I might sit here thinking this seems almost like a concept created out of market research, right? Like, all right, what's the most popular thing on podcasts right now? Dungeons & Dragons podcast. What's the most popular thing on YouTube right now? Cooking videos. Let's merge the two together. Delicious in Dungeon. And you think it wouldn't work, but if you thought that, you were wrong. This show is awesome. It's simple, okay? It's cozy and simple and relaxing and just is so great. They've got one last episode that's coming out in the next couple of days. I highly recommend, if you haven't already, binge this show. It's so good. And again, so good in like a comfort food kind of way. Oh man, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. It's so funny because cooking in video games is not something that I'm normally, I almost never get into it at all. In fact, I started an entire miniseries called World of Craft, getting into the fact that the entire craft system of video games it's not my thing, and so I let it be my thing. And you know what? I had fun with that series. Delicious in Dungeon is making me want to pick back up the World of Craft series and bring my little dwarven character out of being a blacksmith and going 100% all in on cooking. I don't know. Is there some interest in that? Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. But beyond that, check out Delicious in Dungeon. Fantastic series. I'd love to hear your thoughts.